Good morning, my friends. Ooh, look at that hair. That is lovely, isn't it? Just finished my workout. It is, what is today? It is Wednesday, December 11th. Yeah, Christmas is 2 weeks away. Are you ready? I'm about 80% ready. I'm waiting for like 1 million packages to be delivered to my house. And I still have to go just pick up a couple more things. The other night when I went shopping, everything was taking longer than I thought because of the bad weather and everything, and I just didn't get done. So I don't know, maybe tonight. Well, actually, Doug took the day off today. Still has vacation days to burn. He had already had it scheduled to take off, and then yesterday he woke up and he wasn't feeling too good. He did his workout, like half of his workout, and said, I just don't feel good. I'm really tired. I feel drained. I said, well, then, take it easy. He went to work and, I talked to him a couple times during the day and he said he didn't feel sick. He just felt tired and drained. So he came home early. He came home at like 4 instead of 5 and he went right to bed and boom, asleep. I went to my workshop and everything and came home and he was just about waking up. So he slept for several hours and woke up with a fever. Doug is a fever runner. Like when I get sick, I never, ever run a fever, ever. He runs a fever the minute he gets sick. So, he was up for a while and then went back to sleep and said he felt a whole lot better before he fell back to sleep. He did say he felt a whole lot better. So he's still sleeping now. We'll see how he feels when he wakes up. But he did take today off to get a bunch of crap done. He was going to run a few errands for me. He was going to go get the grave blankets for the cemetery. He was going to, I forget what else. I have literally a list. Dougie do list, a mile long for him to do. But if he is not feeling well, he is not allowed to do any of it, says me. He will try because that's the kind of guy he is, but no. It'll get done eventually. He needs to rest. So, of course, I never take my own advice, do I? Should be a pretty good day on plan. I will be bringing you the meeting highlights from last night and my weigh-in. It was pretty much exactly what I expected. When I have a big loss like I did last week and I'm so far under goal, I know what's going to happen. Your body gets comfortable and it doesn't like you to be too low. So anyway, there's a hint. I gained. I'm good. I'm really good, actually. What else? Thought there was something else I had to tell you guys. I thought of it yesterday. I guess not. So yeah, should be pretty typical day. Work will be a little bit crazy today, which is fine. We have a meeting tonight at church. I'm supposed to bake cookies for it. We'll see how that goes. I'm not really sure. We'll be going to the meeting depending on how Doug feels. I was going to blow it off anyway, just because, honestly, it's 2 weeks before Christmas. I can't afford to be out of the house for a couple hours. I need to do some stuff. I have some vinyl orders I need to finish up because, I swore I wasn't going to do anything after Thanksgiving, but here I am doing stuff. So we'll just see. Anyway, I've chit-chatted way long enough. I'm mixing up my breakfast this morning. We're supposed to have the chai French toast. I did not end up making it last night by the time I got home from my meeting and was kind of taking care of Doug. So I'm going to make that today for the next 2 days. And I will film it. I will do a cook with me on it. Because people were interested in that. I've never made it before. This is coming out of my head. There's all kind of French toast bakes. There's a pumpkin spice and, blueberry and all that. I've never done the chai, so I have no clue on the amounts of spices or anything, so I am winging it. So this will kind of be, and I don't try stuff before I make it on film because A, I'm not wasting the ingredients, and B, I don't know. Maybe I'll make it the way I think it's supposed to be made. If it doesn't taste good, maybe I'll just let you know and refilm it again next week with the adjustments. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, and like I always say, not a professional. I'm a girl in her kitchen trying to come up with tasty food to eat. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm still thinking about that salmon from the other night. My gosh, that was so good. So good. I definitely want to make that again. What's tonight? I think we're doing a sheep pan dinner tonight. I think. Is it sheep pan dinner tonight or is it the pasta? I'll have to check my menu. I don't even know. I should probably make the shrimp pasta tonight because Adam has been really funny about shrimp ever since he had the stomach virus. Shrimp and pasta together, he won't do. He'll do them each separately, but not together. So I should probably make that tonight because he won't be home. He has play practice. Yeah, okay. Chit-chatted long enough. I will be back with my breakfast. Okay, we have a few minutes before my day gets started, so let's talk meeting highlights. We'll do weigh-in first. It's exactly what I expected. My body likes to be between 135 and 137. That is my comfortable spot. Last week I was 132.8. I had lost 3 pounds. My body doesn't like being that low. I knew I'd have a gain this week, even though I was on plan. I did great, even with going away for the weekend, if you saw those videos. But I knew that my body would not sustain 132.8, and I was right, and that's okay. So I gained 1.2 pounds, and that puts me at 134 even. So still a tiny bit lower than my comfort zone, but I'm fine with that, and that gives me a little bit of cushion for the next couple weeks. You know, my goal is maintenance. Is it nice to go into the holiday just a little bit under the comfort zone? Absolutely is. We'll see what happens next week. So that was my weigh-in. And the meeting topic, of course, is Christmas related or holiday related. Seasons eatings. We talked all about how we're going to handle the holiday, how we're going to handle the parties, how we're going to handle the dinners, how we're going to handle the cookies. Weight Watchers gives 5 scenarios. They say, eat, drink, and be healthy. Sounds simple, right? We might hit the holiday party circuit with good intentions, but even the best laid plans can be thrown off track by unexpected events. What do? We keep these tips close by to conquer the season, have fun during any gotcha moments. We plan. Usually most WW people plan. I know I do. For instance, Saturday we were supposed to go into the city. Now for us, the city is Philadelphia, not New York, because we live 15 minutes from Philadelphia. They have just a lot of Christmas stuff going on. The Macy's has a big light show. They have a Dickens walkthrough village where they tell the story of, Tiny Tim. And the Comcast building has a phenomenal digital light show. And then in Love Park, there is a German shopping village. There's hundreds of little kiosks selling all kind of really cool stuff. And then Dilworth Plaza has a shopping village. I think it's called Made in Philadelphia or Made in America. Selling lots of really, really cool stuff, and including in that is food. I can usually not worry about eating there. The Nutella crepes are amazing, but we're bundled up because it's cold. So I've got on gloves and everything, and I can't eat with gloves on. So that is what helps me. And we spend the whole day. We do all the different light shows. We go to the shopping villages, and then we usually go out to eat. My strategy is not to be hungry. I will eat a breakfast, generally a 0-point breakfast. And then, we'll do a late lunch, early dinner. Saving all my points for that. Sunday, we have a Christmas party to go to. Sunday evening, we go to the same party every year. They generally have the same menu every year. The gentleman makes kielbasa and homemade sauerkraut. It is amazing. I know it's going to be there, so I'll plan for it. And even if I didn't know what was going to be there, I would plan for it. I would have a 0-point breakfast. I would have a 0-point lunch. I would not go hungry, because if I go hungry, I'm going to go off the walls. And that party for me, the appetizers are what get me. So I need to stay out of the appetizer room. She always has all the appetizers set up in her sunroom. I need to stay out of there. I know that. So I will sit as far away from the sunroom as I can. Will I have some appetizers? Absolutely, because I'm taking something that's point friendly, and I know there will be other stuff that's point friendly. So I will have a couple little munchies, but I will save my points for what I know is coming later. And luckily, I am not a drinker. I mean, I like a fruity, girly drink now and then, but I'm not a drinker. So I don't have to worry about that. And I know a lot of people, they love their holiday cocktails, they love their beer, they love their wine, and that's great. That's great for them. And I know that's hard to fit it in. But just one more thing to fit in. So you need to prioritize and decide. Do I want to spend my points on an extra glass of wine, or do I want to spend my points on a little more food? And that's everybody's personal decision, and you do what's right for you. But back to the meeting topic. So, number one of the gotcha moments. Surprise, there's an open bar. Decide if, just what I said, decide if the drinks being there being free really changes how many you want. If it does, look for drinks and beverages that are lower point. You know, vodka and tonic is definitely low point versus something that you're going to have orange juice or pineapple juice or cranberry juice in. Go for the lower point cocktails if that's what you want, if you want cocktails. Number two, don't want to track every bite? That's okay. There's no need for perfection. Stay aware of your portion sizes using the hand method in the program book that we just got, and resolve to track as usual at your next meal. I should go get my program book in case you don't have it and show you what they're talking about. Hang on one second. This is the portion estimator. A fist is about a cup. A fingertip is about a teaspoon. The palm of your hand is about 3 ounces of meat. A cupped hand is about 1 to 2 ounces of meat. Your thumb, your whole thumb, is about 1 ounce of meat or cheese. And the tip of your thumb is about 1 tablespoon. So that will definitely help any portion distortion you have while going through the buffet line or looking at the table laid with goodies. So definitely use that. Okay, let's see. Number 3. What happens when you use up all your smart points on appetizers? Now, you guys know what I always say. When you're out of points, you stop eating points. Sounds simple, doesn't it? It's not always easy, especially when they bring out something really good after the appetizers. So that's when the planning comes in. You really have to think, what do I want more? What do I want more? Do I want to eat 10 pieces of cheese and blow all my points at the appetizers? Or do I want to have 1 piece of cheese, enjoy that 1 piece of cheese? Because face it, guys, the first and second bites are always the tastiest. By the time you get to that piece of cheese number 8, you're not even tasting it. You've had it, you're not even tasting it. So really try to be in the moment with those first couple bites of food. Really enjoy them and try to be satisfied with that. But if you do use up all your points on the appetizers, look for something when more food comes out that's low or 0 point. And don't forget, we also have our weeklies. You know, I plan on, today is the start of my week. Everything rolls over today. And I really plan on trying to roll 4 points over every day for my weekend coming up. For my, Andrew comes home on Friday, so You know, when he's home, especially the first couple days he's home, we definitely do a little more celebratory things, you know, maybe go out or something like that. And we're going out on Saturday, and then I have the party Sunday. So I am going to try today and tomorrow and Friday to roll those extra 4 points over and bank them up for the weekend. You know, is it harder during the week? Yeah, sometimes it is, especially if you're used to eating every point you have. But we all have to make sacrifices, and that is one you can definitely make. So if you do use up all your points, dip into those weeklies and look for those 0-point foods. Number 4, the host insists you try everything. We all know that there is food pushers out there. Ask her, well, which dishes are your absolute favorite? And then take small portions of everything, and you don't have to clean your plate. You know what? The host is busy with other guests. She's not going to come back and be the food police to say, oh, you didn't eat all of it, you didn't like it. Just have a bite, discreetly, get rid of it. You know, if you have a friend or a spouse with you who's not on WW, you know, a lot of times I'll take a bite of a dessert and then pass it over to Doug or pass it to one of the kids. Just to have that bite, just to have that taste, but I don't want to eat the whole thing. And let me tell you, I'm not above spitting things out. If it doesn't taste good and it's not point worthy, there is no way I'm swallowing it because I'm not wasting the points on it. Yeah, it's very easy to do. You just put that napkin up to your mouth and give a little cough. Right in that napkin, right in the trash. Yeah, I do it. I also sabotage my food. Like, let's say we go to a restaurant and there are beautiful rolls that are brought to the table and everybody gets one beautiful roll. If I only, I have no willpower sometimes. I don't. I'm human. We're all human. If I know that I have planned for half of that roll and only want to eat half, I will break it in half, put the side I want to eat, and then the other side, I will throw salt, pepper, ketchup, whatever's on the table. I'll put it on there. It's ruined. I can't eat it. I know it sounds juvenile. I know it sounds toddler. It's what helps me. And that is the key to this journey. What helps you be successful? And if it's something silly like putting ketchup on your roll, then do it. Number 5, everyone else is having dessert or orders dessert. See if a friend will share one with you. Find the smallest dessert there. You know, so many restaurants now have those little shooters and you're getting that sweet. And like I said, the first 2 bites are always, always the best. Look for the small little mini desserts or the shooters, or see if your spouse or your child or your friend or, you know, if you want to share a dessert. It's the best way to do it. You're getting some, but you're not eating the whole thing. Or as soon as it comes, I do this all the time with dinner. Ask for a box immediately. Put half of it in that box and take it home to somebody at home. I do it with my dinner all the time. I say, when you bring out my dinner, can you please bring out a takeout box? And when they do, man, half it, depending on what it is. You know, if I got some kind of pasta dish, half of that's going right into that takeout dish and ready to go home because I'm not going to go back in there and touch it. So that is the weekly reader and the strategies for the holiday. You know, I always say too, my strategies, I keep something in my hand. I keep a bottle of water or a glass of water in my hand at all times. And I sip it and I sip it. You know, if you're going to somewhere fancy, my leader always says, take a clutch purse with you, a clutch pocketbook, and a bottle of water. So you have your clutch and your bottle of water. There's no room for food. You don't have 3 hands. Definitely, like I said, do not go hungry. Go with not a super duper full belly, but where you're not going to overeat. And socialize. That's what this season's about. This season is not about the food. Yes, the food is good and there's special food and all that, but socialize. Spend time with the people that you are with. Talk to them. Be interested in them. You know, look around their house at the Christmas decorations. Like, do stuff to get away from the food. We can all have a successful holiday. Absolutely we can. Don't deprive yourself. And you got this. You really do. You have this. You know, we're all in this together, and let's just see if we can make it through the holidays. You know, I want to make it through the holidays maintaining. That's why was trying to get a little bit below where I want to be, just so I have that little cushion. So Anyway, that's it for oh, and the recipe is roasted beet and vegetable salad. The vegetable salad part, I'm all about, not the beets. I wish I loved them, but I just don't. I will be back with my breakfast. Okay, breakfast this morning is 2 hash waffles, 2 eggs over easy, and 2 links of Jones's chicken sausage. On all plans, the Joneses is 2 points for 2 links. I'm sorry, 1 point for 2 links. On blue and purple, the eggs are 0. On green, it is 4. And the hash waffles on purple are 0. On blue are 2. And on green are 4. And yes, that's Rudolph you hear playing in the background because it's all about the Christmas stuff. So it's dinner time. And if you notice, there was no lunch. I was so incredibly busy, I forgot to eat lunch. I did grab a cutie clementine and had that, and I had a pretzel Hershey Kiss bite that I was making today, and that was 2 points, and the clementine was 0. And now it's dinner time. This is creamy pasta shrimp mushrooms. I forget the exact name of it. It is, this big serving is not even a whole serving, according to, it's supposed to serve 4. Yeah, it's going to serve way more than 4. I have to look up the points. I will let you know after I come back on after we taste it, because this is a new recipe. So that is it for me tonight. Dinner was absolutely delicious. We loved it. It was a new recipe, but I love anything that has shrimp and mushrooms and pasta and a sauce. So it was all good. Looking up the points right now. Okay, so what I have for points is 10 points on the blue plan, 6 points on the purple plan, and 11 points on the green plan. And now I threw in extra shrimp and extra mushrooms because for me, it's no added points. So I threw some more in just to bulk it up. But these are the points if you use 1 pound of shrimp. Well, the mushrooms are 0 on all plans, so it doesn't matter. But it was, you know, it seems a little high, like at 10 points on blue, but it's your dinner. And it's a complete meal. It's everything you need. And you just throw a side salad in with it and you're good to go. So I didn't think it was too bad, and it really was delicious. So anyway, and you can also cut back on the cheese if you want it. Just double checking the points. So yeah, that was the points on there. So I probably will not put all the points at the end of the screen just because it is really late and I want to go to bed and my hair's a mess. And I still have to upload this video. And we all know how that goes with me sometimes. So anyway, I did give you the points as I was eating them during the day today. Yeah, I didn't show you the 2 big batches of cookies I baked. They went out the door tonight, though, to church. There was a meeting at church and they needed cookies, so they went out the door. But I will have, if you remember the cookie collab from last Saturday, yeah, I've been messing a little bit with some recipes, and I'm hoping tomorrow to make another low point sugar cookie recipe, and I will share that with you in a cook with me if it comes out good. And then I'm messing with a snickerdoodle recipe also, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Share my channel with anyone you think might benefit from it. And that is it for me. I will be back tomorrow with a full day of eating. At least I should be. And then Friday is menu plan and grocery haul, if I get my menu plan done. Gosh, it is absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy these last couple weeks. So you guys are keeping me, keep my head on straight and get my planning done. So, but it is late and I am getting this done and going to bed. So have a great night, everyone, and I will see you soon.